I was heading a business unit and it wasn't going too well. We once said, okay, how can we really drive performance? How can we increase day by day the value and not just a one-time hit wonder, but really consistently driving value? Then we more or less met with ORO and said, okay, how can you help us to really build a solution which covers that process? Structuring an organization in a manner that you really drive value, extract the value. That's actually key.
The users kind of brought the problem to us, right? So they gave us the feedback that there was too many procurement systems to access to try to figure out what to do. So they were really the reason why we brought ORO into our company was from their needs, right? That we need to find a better solution to help them identify what they need to buy and give them better transparency about procurement processes.
I think the great thing that really worked from the very beginning is how the connection of mind really happens. You did not have to talk a lot about process and this is how we do it. You were talking procurement from minute one, and that really helped us dive deep into the problems and tackle the problems very quickly. So that for me has been a game changer there to do what we do.
Now we fit to you. So it's what ORO and the agentic technologies we have now mean. We fit to you. You don't have to fit to standard. It's not people trying to fit the technology and follow a set process. We fit to you. And I think all of our users are going to find adoption a lot easier because they don't have to think about stuff anymore. The thoughtless user is here. This is a good thing because I don't have to remember category codes and how it maps to a GL or whether I've got a contract or not. The system will fit to you.
Liberty is a company with a lot of different markets, very different processes, different organization, different systems. There were attempts in the past to synchronize them, to integrate, but this is near to the mission impossible. Our ORO Orchestration is flexible to address the specific requirements of the customers. For us, understanding that we are able to capture all requests that are coming our way and understanding what is the progress of those requests and also providing the feedback to the customers that we have provided in certain services, and maybe even potentially at the end assessing the experience on a particular basis is quite critical for us.
The whole kind of setup of the ORO platform in terms of that one front door helps drive compliance because you're spot on, right? Without compliance, we can't do any of this good stuff, right? So everything is underpinned by compliance. We have a very good example of a supplier portal and website that's recently gone live. And the portal, which is the back end of the website where suppliers can actually go in and register and update bank details and things like that. As you can imagine, that really needs to be of utmost compliance in terms of process. So ORO have definitely, again, been a game changer in giving us something that's user-friendly, suppliers can use, which is very different to the kind of website and portal that we had in the past.
We are very much agnostic. We support all the procurement solutions which are at the moment in the market. They are, particularly the big players, quite slow on AI to really evolve it and so on. So I think it's important to be as dynamic as ORO are.
We work with a lot of startups, and chemistry is certainly a key component that we look into. Sudhir, Lalita and the wider team just bring also a lot of procurement expertise, domain expertise, so we don't have to educate them on the actual problem that we're trying to solve and the value add that we want to bring to the business. They have a lot of that. They have been living in this space for long. They know what to tackle and how to tackle it. And that was a key differentiator to some of the other solutions that we looked at.
And now that we've deployed ORO, that has helped us reduce our cycle time by half, which is huge when it comes to the speed at which we can bring new third parties on board. And that's a really key differentiator in this particular business process.
Today, the average time from the operational procurement person is 16 minutes. I think that if I ask you potentially, you tell me that you have something like 24 hours, 48 hours SLA today with your offshore kind of operational team or Cape team or whatever BPO. We went from 12, 13 hours to the 16 minutes, more or less this is where we are today. We also have the productivity improvement almost by the half at this stage where the system is auto-deciding on the rule-based. And basically, based on the manual check, like I just explained, we are checking, we have 97% of the model accuracy.
Right now, we have taken 85,000 hours, man-hours, out of our processes, just by our November implementation. In a year, we'll have 85,000 hours by the number of clicks, by how many minutes does it take to transact, right? And by how do users resolve their own problems with a chat box versus having to call 2-3 people and finding how to do it.
At the same time, from the efficiencies, we have put some assumptions and also see already the value and efficiency it brings, somewhere in the ballpark of the 10% of time saved, not saved, but to be able to reinvest it in the value-add activities, because everyone wants to be efficient to do more things with the same and work smart. Yes, so that's what orchestration allows.
In terms of user experience and time saved. So the requester at Grunenthal in this process is responsible for the submission of a form. That's a form that takes them about like 1 minute to fill out. If they have all the information, 2 minutes. That form then triggers the full process. And that's everything they need to do. So that really changes for them, because before they needed to not just fill out the form, but they need to decide which process to take, how to take the process, which questionnaire to send, rate the risks, everything they need to do themselves. And then they also need to be knocking on doors to get approvals, to get create tickets and so on. Now they just need to submit one single short form. So it's a big improvement, and we estimate it to be 7% lower effort than before for them. And I think this is already conservative, to be honest.
With ORO, I think it's very differentiating, because the implementation, it's not only we would like to make it a success, but actually ORO would like to make this a success as well, which is indication of the true partnership. So we are in this together, and our success and ORO success is one thing, and we are fully invested from both sides.